And there we go, guys. It is JDL time again, and this time it's Cloud9 versus Meteor Maker. There's the draft. You should see 2 minutes delay, so please don't ask me where the stream is. It's always 2 minutes delay. Anyway, this broadcast is brought to you by Heflatv. I'm Heflatv. With me is Culture, and I really hope this is gonna be an amazing game.
Yeah, you sounded so enthusiastic back there. Anyway, it should be a good game by all means. Cloud9 definitely extremely strong team at the moment. And they're actually, I'm not sure, are they the first one in the JDL at the moment? Well, they're in the top 3 for sure anyway, but...
Yeah, they are.
And Meteor Makers, they have a pretty good chance of actually making it into the finals as well. So they probably need to win this one to get it though, so... I think they're gonna bring their A game now. As far as the bans go, Cloud9 have started with an Invoker ban. It's not too surprising, although even having the first pick, they still ban the Invoker, so maybe want like a Lycan for themselves instead. But Meteor Makers banning out the Naga to just not let Cloud9 do any split push Radiance shenanigans.
Yep, I was just looking it up. They're 9-3 at the moment in JDL, and they're number 3 after Team Empire on first and Fnatic on the second. So you were right.
Yeah, well, not too surprising. I mean, Cloud9, just most of them really well-known veterans to the scene.
Oh yeah, and Meteor Makers is actually taking out the Visage there. That's pretty interesting. So we still have, like, the first ban material is still there to pick. So we have a Lycan, a Nyx, could still come out.
Yeah, there's the Batrider and Prophet.
Yeah.
Ember even, yeah.
So like one of those 4, Lycan, Nyx, the Furion, even though I don't think Cloud9 is gonna go for it, not as a first pick at least. And yeah, the Ember, I don't know if they pick it that early.
The Lycan would make most sense, maybe even just because it has had such great results lately. So,
yeah, it
definitely
does.
possible.
The Lycan being such a nuisance, especially when it comes to push. It's just crazy what we saw in a couple other games. Like, it's just eating through every building, especially if they get fast Necro Rush. And it's the Ember Spirit. I was wrong, they pick it first. I thought they maybe wait for it, but then again, the second ban rotation would have cleared out the Ember, I guess, at least for Meteor Makers. So yeah, this is the Ember Spirit. The positioning is just the question.
Yeah, and Meteor Makers, Lycan, Nature's Prophet, yes, no?
Going YOLO push? Well, that's definitely one possibility. Like, they're both still in the pool. But they choose the initiation with the Batrider, which is not bad. And they picked the mid as well already. That's actually interesting. So Meteor Makers picking the puck as a second pick. That's actually interesting. There must be some plan behind it.
Yeah, they just want to counter the Ember Spirit with the silence, I guess. Plus, of course, Batrider, the lasso is there as well. So there's loads of lockdown against the Ember Spirit already to make sure that he cannot activate the Fire Remnant to actually escape.
Yep. And even there, like if they actually both lane mid, then the puck has like the small advantage of being ranged. But then again, against the puck, I guess he goes for a Flame Guard rush, and therefore, at least from level 2 Flame Guard, he's gonna be a nuisance, because for puck, it's even with the orb on level 2, you still don't fully remove the Flame Guard. Like in level 3 and 4, then you need even the orb plus the silence has to hit to actually get rid of the Flame Guard and then actually get damage into it. So I don't know, I think both can actually prevail on the lane, and there comes the initiation for Cloud9. So we have a Batrider for Meteor Makers, and on the other side a Clockwork. So I like both pretty much.
Yeah, the Clockwork always a nice hero to see. It's just those power cogs so annoying, and the battery assault is really strong if you actually catch somebody in the cogs. So far though, the 2 heroes on Meteor Makers, one can just fly away from the cogs, and the other illusory orb, phase shift, and then chaunt away.
Yep, so like when it comes to the cogs escape, like so far Meteor Makers had a good stand there, but we see more bans coming out, and it's a morph ban by Cloud9, and this must be some team specific ban, because that morph wasn't on my chart. But what I like to see there is the disruptor ban. That's pretty nice because the disruptor, the silence properly placed, plus the kinetic field, it is, well, it can be a problem. Plus, of course, the clims for both the puck and the Batrider. That's pretty important to get this out.
Yeah, the glimpse is really nice against the Batrider.
And the
And
puck
of
as
course,
well. Like if you
yeah.
get the vision, then like you can orb away, you can, I don't know, force stuff or blink away depending on what the Batrider has at that, like in that situation. But the clims will just bring you back where you've been some seconds before, and that's like, it's really deadly to both of them. So yeah, the disruptor definitely a must-have in the ban list there, or that you pick it up yourself.
Yeah, and I really like the Life Stealer ban though. It makes more sense to me than the Morphling because the Meteor Makers, they have two, well, trucks or vehicles or whatever, how people like to call them, for the Nakes to just invest into and get an easy lift off and to the targets. Just invest out, do some magic damage from that already, and then right click them to death.
Yeah, we saw yesterday, we casted actually some really nice infest bombing there in the Storm Spirit, like a really classic synergy between Naix and Storm, and it worked out so well. I think, yeah, it was Revenge, right? The Peruvians versus either Liquid or was it EG? I don't know which one of the two games, but yeah, we saw some really nice Naix bombing there. So yeah, this opportunity is definitely out for Meteor Makers there. And now the Nyx in a very unusual spot because it's the fourth ban. Usually we see it as like as a first ban material or first pick material. But yeah, the Nyx being out as well, and the Enchantress comes as a pick.
Looks like Meteor Makers, they want to at least have some kind of push, maybe with the creeps coming out early on from the Enchantress, and of course with just a smoke or get depending on what creeps and the positionings, maybe even without the smoke, the Enchantress does a lot of damage from the early ganks.
Yep, definitely. Like they have the early potential, like even to go into the tier 1 towers there. But then again, I know last game, for example, we saw the Enchantress coming out, and I think she fell back after, I don't know, she was level 4 by the time 2 tier 1 towers were down. She couldn't even have 2 creeps. She never managed to get into a Ganem Scepter or any sort of damage build, and that's what I'm always afraid when it comes to Enchantress. So I don't know, the Enchantress is really nice for the early push, like the healing power coming out with the nature attendance, of course the creeps, the auras, maybe even to use it for Roshan. But like if Enchantress falls back then in the game, then it's I don't know, it always feels like a wasted slot if the Enchantress doesn't get some farm at least up.
Well, that is mostly the case with all support heroes if they fall off, if they don't find anything.
Yeah, but the Enchantress, it's always sad to see because you know how I don't know, crucial Enchantress can sometimes be. Enchantress, like semi-farmed if she spends more time in the jungle, or if she's like rotating all the time, not getting any farm, and sometimes the rotations fail, and then she's just standing there doing pretty much nothing. But in the meantime, we have the Crystal Maiden coming out, so the running aura is there for Cloud9, and Meteor Makers is picking the Lycan, so the Lycan eventually coming out.
Yeah, it didn't get banned in the second phase either. I think it was overlooked by both teams because the first two picks weren't really push heavy from either team. But Meteor Makers, I mean, the Enchantress making some more sense definitely now that Lycan also gets picked up.
Yep, definitely. But I don't know, I mean, we have Enchantress, the Lycan, so we talk about like 2 wolves, later Necros, possibly 2 creeps by the Enchantress, plus the Howl. That's quite something. It's definitely pushing power, and so far the Ember can do somewhat of a counter push, just because he can do the Sleight of Fist from range. But then again, I don't know, Rocket Flare, but it's still not enough, especially not against wolves or any jungle creeps. So maybe Cloud9 is going for some counter push now with the next pick.
They might, but like, what hero would they go for? Would it be like a Venomancer, just put the wards down, the Plague Wards that is, and just hope for that? Or the Crystal Maiden Aura would allow the Venom to spam them out quite freely, but they go for an IO.
We talk about counter push and they pick an IO. Oh well, that was so far off. That is not even funny. And beep beep, the beep beep hero is coming out, and so far is this, I don't know what synergy is coming with this. Like the last pick, is it some traditional stuff with the IO? Like, do we see Tiny? Do we see CK? Eslada? I mean, in the last days we saw mainly IOs synergizing with pretty much everything, or we saw like the traditional stuff coming out. A Tiny Slaughter, Santa, CK.
Well, it might be the Tiny just because the Tiny can man fight up against the Lycan quite well just because of the craggy exterior, stunning up whoever is hitting him in melee range or well, rather in a 300 radius. So it wouldn't be that bad. Plus, once he gets the Aghanim Scepter, he has the ability to just clear creep wave after creep wave.
Yep.
As
definitely.
of course, the Avalanche toss could be really nice as well.
Yep. I would like a Tiny, like just for me as a caster, from a caster perspective, I would like to cast a Tiny, especially with the IO combination, the relocate, and I think they have also a couple targets where they can easily go for, like the Puck, the Batrider, even the Enchantress, like nice victims to relocate, like low HP heroes, like, and if they don't get like the Blink or the Force Staff out in time, then yeah, they're pretty much easy targets. But Meteor Makers is not banning any of what we talked about. They go for more push with their Shadow Shaman pick. Banned out the Luna, which was not on my chart for Cloud9, but then again, yeah, why not?
Yeah, Meteor Maker's probably having some more insight into the game than we do. But the Shadow Shaman pickup is an excellent one. The support has enough lockdown for the Ember Spirit if need be, as well as, of course, the Mass Serpent Ward, some extra push coming out from them. And I really like Meteor Maker's lineup. And Cloud9, I hope they're going to finish up strong with the last pick here.
Yeah, and they have to pick. There's 5 seconds into it, and they go for a Gyrocopter. This is interesting, to be honest. So, Gyrocopter. I have to wrap my head around this.
Cloud9, I mean, even when it comes to the late game, I guess, of course, Ember Spirit farmed up, Gyrocopter farmed up. So much AoE damage coming out from the both of them. Yep. With the Flak Cannon and Sleight of Fist. But will they get those items to actually start dishing out the damage with Meteor Makers? I mean, Meteor Makers probably farming up early on, getting like a Vladimir's offering on Lycan, level 6 for the Shadow Shaman.
Yeah. But what I was like wondering about, like the IO, like do we actually see IO like being really intense with the ganks, with the relocate? I mean, a Gyrocopter is not really the best synergy for IO. I was talking about Send and Slaughter, CK, Tiny, like the traditional IO partners, but it doesn't come up, so I'm looking forward what Cloud9 is going for. Anyway, we go for a fast introduction of the teams. We have Mini playing the Rasta. Unicorn is on the Lycan, which already summoned the Wolves and is scouting with them. Exists in the mid with the Puck. Crit heading towards safe lane / jungle at the moment on the Enchantress, and Ace is already heading with 1 ward on the Batrider towards his offline, and yeah, this is gonna be some protective ward, I guess.
Yeah, and for the Radiant side, Cloud9, HyperX. Bone 7 up on the Clockwork. Wolves spot the movement out. So Sing Sing on the Ember Spirit would be guessing for the mid lane. Pylai Die up on Yaya with Aoi 2000 playing the support, Crystal Maiden. And the last but not least will be Eternal Envy up on the Gyrocopter.
Eternal Envy, yes. And they're going really aggressive. There is a sentry ward coming up to block the camp.
They want to go for an aggressive try lane, I think.
Yep, aggressive try, banning out, banning. Oh my god, my head is still in the draft somewhere. No, like blocking the camp here, of course. And oh, is there some counter warding?
Yeah, but it misses both.
It's out of range. Like
I think they're gonna miss the second one as well. I think they're gonna put it around this area. Oh no, they actually get it. Nicely done. At least one camp just getting countered here.
Yeah, so for both teams, still one camp will be still blocked, so it won't be stacked for the Batrider snatching it. And yeah, anyway, the fight started. We see already Bone 7 going for the creep block to delay the creeps, getting some experience, and he's gonna be... No, he's not gonna be solo on that same. Do they go for some dual lane strategy?
Sure, looks like it at the moment, I guess. It's not too bad because the Lycan doesn't deal too much damage at the start, doesn't have any slows or nothing to actually keep Cloud9 from running away. Especially with the tether coming up from Yaya, so they should have enough movement speed.
And bottom, the Crystal Maiden found the invisibility rune, and he goes for Sticky Napalm first. And
oh
now
god,
they can actually
this might be a disaster. Oh, he comes out now. He's trying to run away, but Bone 7 is there. They get the cogs as well. Oh no, he doesn't go for the cogs.
He doesn't go for Assault and follow him. He had Sticky Napalm. Oh, and Eternal Envy also really aggressive there. He went for flat cam first, so yep, the AoE harass coming out. But at the same time, we see the Enchantress picked up the Wild King Ripper and the Tornado following them and doing definitely some harass damage.
Like, why didn't he coax them? Oh, IO taking a lot of damage from the other shock and they right click. But there's the counter damage coming in as well. The Wolf still chasing the IO.
Yep.
He pulls the Spirits in to get some extra damage. There's the Wild Wing Ripper as well.
Yeah, and he tethers to the next creep wave. 60 HP, like 0 base armor for the IO. Even the Wolves hit so hard.
Yeah, this really nice harass coming out. Making Pilot actually rotate maybe back into the base to just regen up. Yeah, he buys a TP as well. Already having to go back to base and waste that precious gold as a support. Definitely working out for MYM.
Oh, he actually denies himself to make it the faster way back to the base.
Yeah, I guess it's nice enough. And Mini actually taking a lot of damage from the Rocket Barrage. He goes for the Shackles. Will there be enough right click damage? The Wolves finally summoned, but the Tether movement speed coming in too soon.
Yep. Eternal Envy actually activated the flag button, but this is gonna be pretty much lost. Oh, but he's getting that 74 gold for the Centaur there, just passing by the Enchantress. So Enchantress playing a really active role here at the start. It's pretty impressive. Like with each and every creep she had so far, she was just clearing out the camp and then rotating into the lane to just prevent Eternal Envy from doing something. Now Pilot actually getting some XP since he's alone on the wave, and Eternal Envy has to head back to the base. That's interesting. I mean, he has 6 tangos. He could have regened up if he wanted to, but the question is, do they want to go
coming
for
in
the
again with the
IO?
Centaur. Will there be a slow on IO? No, he's still on cooldown. Enchant can't really do it. Just harassing him out of the lane, I guess. Yeah.
Yep, it's just some random harassment come. And we have to look in the mid, like Exist at the moment on 74 and Sing Sing on 8 and 0 and getting quite some harass damage. So he went for, remember guys, in the draft I was saying against the puck in mid he will go for the Flame Guard build, but at the moment we see a 2-1-1 build coming out. Just 1 point in Flame Guard, that's just 50 damage absorbed, that means 1 silence or 1 orb will actually clear out the Flame Guard. So interesting choice there by Sing Sing, I have to say. At the moment it doesn't really work out. Also Sing Sing has to go back to base, so this is now the 3rd hero who goes back to base by Cloud9, and that actually cost him quite some XP. Like just the presence on the lane is not enough. And bottom, oh well, Aoi just coming in, interrupting that clarity, ticking on the Batrider, but that Maiden has to be also careful. Like if there's too many sticky napalms on it, the Batrider has the boots of speed, but I guess with Bone 7 on the lane, she is safe pretty much.
Yeah, or at least should be. And the Batrider actually, I don't think it's easy to get the pick off. Sure, they can do it. The Clockwork is just going in really aggressive with the boots of speed. He does have more movement speed, actually 25 more movement speed. Damn, this Batrider is slow.
Yeah,
So if they
Batrider
get it, they might have enough damage. And the Spirits in the top lane from the IO doing some pretty nice harass onto Mini as well. He's completely out of region, as is Unicorn on the Lycan. So crit, I mean, he's only level 3 as well. Hasn't been able to find too much. He created some space early on, but they're going for the Gyrocopter. No, just a random hex from Mini.
Yeah, that was some pseudo hacks incoming, so the tether comes out. But still, Eternal Envy, just 1 point into Flak Cannon, but it does already so much harass damage on them. They're both also in range for it all the time, so yeah. Now a
crit is
Satire
coming.
is but the Enchantress, she can't go for anything.
Actually,
Even
the
though the
Shockwave
Satire-
spam is pretty nice.
Yeah, but look at the Satire's damage on the Wisp, it's quite interesting, but I think this one will fall again to Eternal Envy. No, actually he micros it out, so yeah. Jungle Creep surviving.
By the way, middle lane, I mean, do you agree with Sing Sing starting with a poor man shield and an Iron Branch? It delayed his bottle so much, and I think that's the biggest reason he's actually losing the mid lane so hard at the moment.
Yeah, I mean he is, oh my god, he's 24 last hits behind Exist, so Exist doing quite a nice job. To be honest, like the Stout Shield, starting with the Stout Shield, going directly into the pool.
Batrider might get caught, there's the Assault, but he will get off the map a little bit, so he's safe.
Yeah, I don't know, the Pullman Shield decision, it's okay against like Exist right clicks and everything, I'd agree with it. It's also nice for last setting on him, I guess, but what I absolutely don't agree with is going into the chain build instead of the flame guard, especially against the puck. And now they want to go again for the Batrider.
Yeah, the Crystal Nova barely missing, unfortunately. It might have been enough to get the kill with the face push. Oh, TP coming in now. They use the Cox, but Exist is there. The Dream Coil used as well. Flame Break to push Bone 7 back even more, and
he doesn't even
lose
move. Did you just see that? Like, he gave up. He was like, "Oh guys, dead him. I'm dead. I just stand still." So
Yeah,
this is
Eternal Envy cancels the TP. Oh, there's the Hex on IO. Mini dropping really low. Sing Sing comes in. There's the Shackle buying some time. It goes down in the end anyway. And Sing Sing, they might get the creeps for it now. They get one. The double damage on that Ember.
Yep, so at least after the first blood they get something in return, but still like slightly advantage there for Meteor Makers, as I said already. It's the first blood, so definitely more gold coming down. And yeah, not to mention the 3 heroes who had to go back to base, the XP is pretty much lost. Like, usually I don't show the crafts that early, but like it's at least the XP craft. Yeah, we have about a 500 lead for Meteor Makers. I thought it would be more, like 1k maybe, because they left the lane so often, but yeah. We see a smoke coming out by the Enchantress, but it's a solo smoke, so for what is this? What is the magic?
Dono might go wrap around, try to get the kill on the Ember, but the Silence is only level 1 on the puck.
Maybe
I really
he
would have
wants
liked to
find a
see...
maiden?
What?
No, this is a warding mission. Is it? No.
Oh, he doesn't have wards, just once they creep, I guess.
Yeah, you just farm staff from uphill and yeah.
Well, if he catches the Crystal Maiden, he might get the kill if he has the Ursa Clap to follow it up with. Crit does spot out Aoi, but Crit himself might be in big trouble now. The Howl is there, but it's Ursa coming in now. Or the Hellbear Smasher, rather.
Yeah, the puck is rotating in and Aoi is just going back. I mean, they spotted this. This Observer Ward just spotted it out, and therefore Aoi knows exactly what's happening. But by the way, talking about the mid, like I was talking about that he goes chains first, and yeah, he had a bad start, but now the puck left twice the lane, and to be honest, when the puck gets caught with chains, oh my god.
Just
How did
Mini
Mini
Shadow
die
Shaman.
there? Okay, Mini being caught out by the Wisp and
Oh,
Internal
the
Envy.
relocate goes in. They're going on to crit. They want to get the kill. Do they have enough speed? There's the Nature's Tendency. They Dream Coil just to stop it from happening. But Crit runs back in for some weird reason and gives away the kill. Now Exist getting changed up will go down on the puck as well. What the hell did they do? Now the hook shot onto Ace as well. The Pathfinder might be falling. The Battery Assault is there. And activate Fire Remnant from Sing Sing gets the kill.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty interesting. So Mini comes in, but he doesn't get anything. The Enchantress actually finishing off the Maiden there with the creeps, but still interesting. I have no idea how Mini died there in the top lane. Like I wasn't showing it on camera because like I don't know how he got caught up that much in front of the tower, like Internal Envy and the Voice having so easy game with him.
Yeah, me neither. He must have misplaced himself. Because there's no long range initiation. Maybe he got caught with a homing missile, I'm not too sure. And Exist is hunting, but TP out by Eternal Envy. And easy escape, just wasting the puck's time.
Yep, I mean the puck has 1,500 gold now, so we're gonna have a dagger pretty soon on him. But still, like Cloud9, like leading now on the kill board, and one of those 3 kills for Meteor Makers is also the Wisp Suicide. So actually, we only saw 2 kills coming out so far since the Wisp was just a bit suicidal at the Ancients.
Sing Sing might be in trouble. Is there a Hex? No, deactivate. Oh, there's the Hex. Can you get the Shackle as well? Yes, he can. Will there be the lasso? But do they actually have enough damage? The Serpent Lords are now deployed, but what a hook shot! He catches 3 men in the cox, and Sing Sing still survives as 3 heroes drop on the side of Meteor Maker.
This hurt so much, and Io actually getting a double kill there. Oh, this really hurt much. So just a little intermezzo for the IO and Internal Envy. They just go in, the IO catches a double kill, and now back to farm. So this is looking bad for Meteor Makers at the moment.
Yeah, and they're going for Exist as well. There's the overcharge. Homing Missile is activated. There's the Dream Coil actually. The TP is coming in. Mini is there with a nice header shock. Hex onto Eternal Envy. The Shackle is there as well. They will get the kill finally. A few more right clicks. But Sing Sing coming in from behind. Kills off Exist. Can he get more? He has yet another double damage, but he's out of mana. And Mini gets the Hex, and Sing Sing actually going down to the Lycan.
That's nice. That's a 3-for-1 trade there for Meteor Makers, to be honest. That's that's interesting because this was overextension a bit. Like they didn't expect, I don't know, going so deep into the tower against the puck who just holds you there with the Dream Coil. That's interesting, and it's nice for Meteor Makers because it was looking grim, but now with Internal Envy and Sing Sing Suicide in there, the Wisp on top of that, that's some nice bonus kill coming there. But I think Bone7 is on the hunt again, but the Batrider, he has Firefly, so...
Oh, the hookshot hits on crit. Will there be the cogs as well? He doesn't even deem them necessary.
No. Like the Assault, he didn't even have to use like Rocket Flare. The Wisps doing so much damage, plus the Assault. Easy kill for them, and yeah, warding wins games.
I have to say that Bone7 is playing really well. Though the relocate comes in ace, has the Firefly though, and
No,
not even the relocate, they
No.
just ran in.
They just rotated, but yeah, Batrider with the Firefly. But then again, the Firefly is soon out. He has to go back behind the tower, and if they catch him there, he's pretty much dead after the Firefly. It's running out. It's level 1. He went for a 4 points into Sticky Napalm, 1 point into Firefly. So interesting build coming out by him there as well.
He really wanted to dominate the Clockwork in the lane, but Aoi being there didn't really allow the Batrider to be as annoying as he could have. And given that, he really shouldn't have maxed out the Sticky Napalm, I think.
Yep, but then again, I mean, Batrider has now 1700. He's getting here and there some levels, so you're gonna see the second Blink Dagger initiation by Meteor Makers then. I think this is gonna make a difference. And Sing Sing just used... Okay, that was interesting. Sing Sing just used the chains without being in range whatsoever. I think he sort of mistoggled there because he wanted to use Slate of Fist plus the chains, but didn't work out. Lost some mana, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, Unicorn still not rotating into Roche actually. They maybe could do it with the Mass Serpent wards, or maybe Unicorn wants to finish up a Medallion before just to make it that much faster. But bottom line, there might be initiation. The Flame Break is coming in. Will there be a Dream Coil? It hits on the IO only, but it might be enough. He's just relocating just in case to get out. And Exist comes in too late. They just hesitate with the initiation.
And they don't even go for it. Like the IO, theoretically, could still go for it, but no, they don't want it. They know that Eternal Envy is somewhere behind, and yeah.
They're going on mid though. Bone7 might be in trouble. He has the Urn Charge to keep him alive for the time being. Rotations coming in from Unicorn on the like, and the right clicks are happening. Can he get enough crits? But the Bone7 really fast with the Faithfuls. Gets the hookshot away to the Ember Spirit. Sing Sing saving Bone7's life, and he's just healing up even more now with another Urn Charge.
Yep, pretty nice play there, at least from a rescue perspective. So, yeah, he's getting out. Oh, he's just planting a ward and gets away with it, but it was spotted out. I mean, here is one observer, so this observer won't live for too long, I think.
Oh, Mini in trouble. Activate Fire Remnant. The chain, the right click. He uses the Serpent wards as well as Sing Sing. They're just gonna farm them up as a team.
Yeah, but Bone7 has to be careful though. Like, he's getting really low there.
He'll be fine. He has 4 Urn Charges, no problem.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the puck is doing something, but the puck is... I don't know. Busy.
He even has the Blink Dagger. He could have maybe gone in. Illusion, Phase Shift out, and back to safety.
Yep, but we're gonna see the Blink Dagger now on the Batrider in 1 gold. There, he should buy it right now. And oh. Enchant is getting caught out with a double damage. Sing Sing is saying hello.
Sing Sing finds so many double damage runes, really.
Yep.
Like one of the best runes for Ember Spirit.
Yeah, he has somehow reserved them for him. And yeah, as I said, the Observer here by Aoi is already dewarded.
And now, oh, he didn't get the chains. He didn't even try to get the chains on the puck.
Yep,
but that's damage coming out from the Sleight of Fist. At least with the double damage, he's quite suffering. But now we smoke. Ace is there with the Blink Dagger. Can they get the kill? And do they have enough damage this time around to actually get somebody who is less good? Even Unicorn rotating in, but he doesn't have mana for another set of wolves. Barely has enough for Howl plus his Shapeshift. And Meteor Makers, they can't seem to find any openings in Cloud9's play.
They're hiding now behind, like expecting that something's happening, but yeah, they fill in the Roshan then, so... But Bone7 the right timing. He just spotted it out. Now the question is, Cloud9 contests yes or no. I mean, so far he saw at least 3 heroes there, or 4 heroes. Now they used the mass open walls as well to support it, so that makes it actually even harder to contest. There's a second rocket flare scouting it out now, but it doesn't seem that Cloud9 is too much concerned with it. They keep on farming. I mean, they rotate into mid, but this is not a contest. This is no.
Yeah, I find it quite weird actually that they didn't go for the contest. With the hook shot in there, Sing coming in with sleight of fist, maybe a call down from Eternal Enemy, but there's the double change onto Lycan and onto Crit. Nature's Attendance already popped.
Maxing the chains works out there. It's doing so much damage.
And he's going in again.
The Lycan almost dying from it. Jesus. That
he has
damage.
to go back home.
It's 300 damage by the chains, plus, I don't know, like on heroes, he probably hits for, I don't know, 50, 60, something like that, so that's like 350 damage dealt by the fist and chains combo. And now Batrider.
Now they might go for ace, they are going for it, they just kill off the Batrider straight away. Nothing Meteor Makers can do, and again there's the hookshot onto Crit, they kill off the puck as well. Sing dropping quite low, but it's not enough, and 4 heroes dead without almost any scratches left on the Cloud9 side.
It's funny, the Ember Spirit brought them all low just with the chain sleight of fist combinations. They couldn't do anything, nothing worked. Like they have 2 Plank Daggers. Lycan had to go back before that already because the Nature's Attendants didn't even reach him there when the Enchantress already had to heal. Like that Ember is just bringing them before the team fight, already below 50%, and then yeah, like a hookshot in by Bone 7 for example, it's just finishing the job. It's actually really sad to see how the Ember has such an early impact here.
And actually Cloud9, they have a lot of poke damage coming out from the Sleight of Fist as well as the Searing Change combination. Then there's the Rocket Flare coming out from Bone 7, which is also maxed out. And even the IO Spirits can do it.
They want to find something. Like Bone 7 is alone here on the bottom lane, but the tier 1 is still standing, so if they go on him there might be rotations.
There's the lasso with the blink into the Firefly. Will there be enough there? Will there be a silence? There's the Hex. Shackle as well, maybe, no, not necessary. But they're coming in with the relocate. Ayo dropping really low from it actually. He gets killed off Eternal Enemy in some big trouble. He uses the call down, but Cloud9 way too overconfident.
And there were 2 other rotations, but they came really slow. Now
again, get another double damage.
Damage.
Get Unicorn chained up here. The silence goes out onto Aoi as well as Sing. They might go down. Unicorn is giving away his life. He did have the Aegis. Bone 7 back again with the hookshot onto Ace. They will get the kill. Pylida is also there, who also bought back, but they don't want to fight under the Serpent Wards.
Like here, Exist is still hiding, and of course
Unicorn should go down, but the Wolves with the right clicks are doing a decent amount of damage. But now Bone 7 with the cogs.
Oh, and Exist just showed. Now he's trying to get away, but Sing. These double damage runes, this is nuts. Where does he find all those double damage runes? It's now the 3rd in a row or something. Just super luck with the runes coming out there by Sing, and they always got them before like some team fight. It's just crazy. It started out really well for Meteor Makers there. They got the kill on Bone 7. They rotated in with the relocate, and both of them died. But then they just didn't go out. They were like,
call down onto Mini. There's the first hit. He gets the Hex, but he doesn't have any mana for the Shackles, and the help isn't coming in. But he actually manages to run away.
No, Eternal Envy just doesn't want to overextend. I guess he was kind of disappointed by the fact that they relocated in and then he was dying, so no more overextension. Probably that was the call out somewhere in their script. Yeah, no more overextension. And
really, like Cloud9, even though they gave away 3 kills, of course they did use 2 buybacks as well, but they turned it around. They killed off the Lycan, they killed off the puck on top of it all, and now a hookshot once again in mid lane. Crit on the Enchantress, just going down.
So fast, yeah. Like Crit really does. He got nothing. Like this is a urn coming out. That's all.
I'm so impressed by Bone 7, really. This Clockworks is playing so aggressively from early on already.
Yeah, like Sing with the damage and like the nice chains on Amber, and like Bone 7 with the hook shots that are like all the time on spot. It's like, yeah, they do work here. I mean, it's 2010 at the moment. It should be 29, as I said already. The Wisp suicided very early in the game to get back to the base, so I don't know. It's still looking grim for Meteor Makers. There's sometimes like a a shiny moment at some point where they get like 2 or 3 kills, a little bit overextension of Cloud9, but Cloud9 is just coming back and makes it a team wipe. And now we see a rotation. This will be horrible.
Feature makers might not even get the first tier 1 tower that they have gotten. Like Dreamcoil stops 2 of them from going in at least. And the tower is about to fall, but they do find Mini. Bone 7 was a piglet, but Mini goes down nevertheless. Losing only 1, not too bad for them actually. I would have thought that all 3 are gonna die there on the bottom lane.
Yeah, but still, like, oh, relocate there on top.
They're going for the like, and there's the change, keeping him in place with the freezing field, doing the damage.
Yeah, they make them pay for every single step so far. That's the problem. Like, oh, Bone 7, hook shot in.
He's going even for more assist, in big trouble, and the blink misses from Ace. He wanted to go in for the lasso, but blinked in for the cork. Still Bone 7 might go down crit with nice impetus damage going out, and Bone 7 finally falls.
Yeah, but still, like, look, the puck surviving with like 10 HP there. Like, he had the phase shift ready just about when it was the last tick of the negative earn charge. I don't know, a bit overextending there by Bone, but it showed how dominant he is. I mean, this was a 3-on-1, and he almost got the kill on the puck there. It's pretty interesting to see. But what I wanted to say is, like, they make them really pay for everything they get at the moment. Meteor Makers going for the bottom tier 1. What happens? Mini dies. They get barely out of there. The mass open wards are farmed up, which is, I don't know, how many wards is it again? Is it 9 on level 2? It's 10 serpent wards, 36 gold. So we talk about like 360 gold roundabout, going the way of the gyrocopter, and Lycan at the same time pushing here the tier 1 tower. And what happens? He dies as well. So they might get the tower, but they pay for it with 1 or 2 deaths. So in the end, it just doesn't pay off at the moment for Meteor Makers. And since we have a pause, we can show the graph, and the graph is exactly underlining what I just said. There's 10k XP advantage for Cloud9. And the gold, well, the gold is not that high. It's, well, it was at 7,500, made a little turn, but it's going back up. So I don't know, about 6k gold advantage for Cloud9 there as well. But the XP is really significant at the moment.
Yeah, but oh, the cooldown being used just to farm up creeps from Eternal Envy there. Real greed coming out. He wants to go finish up, I would guess, a Monkey King bar.
I hope so. Please
I
no
hope
Rapier
so
Rush.
too.
Even though we saw it on say
Yeah, EG went for the Medusa Rapier first.
Medusa first item Rapier Rush. Woo! That
Oh,
was a
does
fun game.
Sing no, Mini is hiding there somewhere.
But why would he be hiding here?
Got no idea really.
He got a TP as well, so Sing Sing knows this.
Yeah, he's quite sure that somebody's hiding somewhere.
This is actually funny to watch, like Sing Sing on the hunt with the invisibility rune. He got a couple seconds left. If Mini is now moving out, he might even die. But he still is not TPing out. He wants to save it. But there, Aoi is coming as well. Aoi got about mana for Frostbite. Oh, now Mini is actually moving. Does he want to go out? But he would have... The creeps would see him. This is... this is an amazing situation. Oh my god, Mini, absolute in trouble here. But man, just TP out. Get the hell out of here, please.
I don't really know what he's trying to do, but I know that Eternal Enemy
But now,
just finished up the Monkey King bar.
look here, with this Observer Ward, he saw that Aoi and Sing Sing is going back, so he was like, okay, now it's all safe. Now everything's safe.
That patience by that guy, I would have never stood there for so long.
I would have TP'd out or just pissed my pants and tried it earlier and probably died to Sing Sing or something, but yeah, like... Anyway, we have a new Observer Ward coming up here around the Rosh pit, so maybe they want to secure a bit vision around the Roshan. Roshan, oh, there's still a while to go for the Roshan. In the meantime, we have Illusion Rune. Like, both teams see it, and they're both... Yeah, these two Observers are actually both fresh, so... I don't know, it's also about time to show the net worth. 11k on a gyrocopter, and Sing Sing going for the mid.
Yeah, they're going for the relocate. Crit already down. Ace about to drop as well.
Wow.
The Dream Coil goes on too, as Exist barely gets the blink out.
And this was with Bone 7 even missing the hookshot. Like, the hookshot just, I don't know, a couple units away. Exist gets this Illusion Rune, it's just like the only positive thing to mention in the last 2 minutes. And, yeah, I don't know. Bone 7 misses the hookshot and they still get 2 easy kills. That looks grim.
Yeah, just Cloud9 are completely outplaying Meteor Makers, I think, and Exist getting changed up with the Sleight of Fist, that damage coming out. Now the Activate Fire Remnant to give chase. Aoi is there as well with the Crystal Nova, but a nice blink from Exist, and another Sleight of Fist misses.
This Sleight of Fist misses, that would have been close.
Yeah, he blinked to a really nice position there.
Yep.
But Sing Sing has finished up his Battle Fury in the meantime, so there's some cleave now coming out. Plus, of course, the 65 damage doesn't hurt either. And, of course, the mana regen on top of it all. So, Cloud9, they're definitely looking really good. Eternal Envy, already 2.6k gold in the bank. They farmed up the Necro level 3 creeps as well, together with Pylite Die.
Yep.
So, they're looking really good.
Oh, they want to go for the Lycan there. And look at Bone 7's item choice, by the way.
Yeah, I saw it in the stash. I wanted to bring it up, but just action happened at the same time, and really like clockwork Maelstrom. Yeah. Well, a Mjolnir would make sense because it would get the procs, but change now on Mini. He used the Mass Serpent wards, but he will go down for it. I think a nice 4-staff, but the Frostbite finishes him up. And
but Eternal Envy and Pilot are still on the hunt here, but what they don't know is there are wolves scouting them out. But anyway,
Exist is going in, gets the Dream Coil on both actually. Will there be a relocate out? Yes, there will. The silence came in.
They rotate in, they will come back. Oh, they actually, look at where they are.
They didn't even go home. There's the hookshot up onto Unicorn, the relocate coming back in as well. A 4-step out onto Unicorn, he's just running for dear life. As Crit, I think he will be a casualty of war. There's the Frostbite and he will go down.
Yeah, Puck already hiding, the Lycan barely made it out. The Batrider absolutely, I don't want to say useless, but like so far it just doesn't find anything. Cloud9, they stick together, there's nothing to initiate on, nothing to lasso. Like if you would go in right now, you instantly get either killed or just CC the Y. It's really painful to watch this.
It sure is. Meteor Makers, they really have to pull their stuff together. Wanted to go for a maybe a little bit harsher word, but...
Oh, they want to sneak a rush, but oh my god, the blinks already coming out. Sing Sing blinked already on the rush pit. Yeah, and Meteor Maker is just going out now.
They just aren't finding any openings. The Lycan is the only one getting some resemblance of farm. But still, Vladimir's offering power threats and Necro 3 27 minutes in. It's not like it's super bad, but it's not good either by any means if the enemy Gyrocopter is just farming like a madman, as well as the Ember Spirit being there.
And also, like, Meteor Maker's pushing potential, it's just not working out. The Lycan doesn't get to push.
Oh, the hookshot goes in. They're gonna catch Mini, and Mini should go down. The Power Cox just pushing him back multiple times.
He was trying to get through that little passage here between the cogs, but yeah. And Batrider looking at Roshan, but yeah, just blinking out. But what I wanted to say is like their pushing strategy it just doesn't go out. Like I don't know, the Lycan not pushing, the wards barely used, mostly farmed up even by Cloud9. Like in the mid tower, he used the Mass Serpent wards to get a 200 HP tier 1. That's how desperate they were even at that point. And I don't know, and the farms, like the wards got farmed up again, the tower got even denied by Sing Sing, and I don't know, the Roshan maybe gives them something, but Rocket Flare scouting it out.
And Crystal Maiden is going for a sheep stick with the Hand of Midas that he has had for ages now. He has the Ultimate Orb, 2.5k in the bank, so one more k, and that will be a Scarf of the Wise on a Crystal Maiden.
Oh, but this is dangerous, like leaving Roshan in the Rosh pit, half HP.
Sing Sing wants to go, they get the chains, get the hookshot onto Ace as well. He 4-steps out and actually, is he safe? Yeah, it does look like it. And another double damage for Sing Sing, are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is now the 4th double damage when a team fight is about to happen. So, I guess sometimes you need luck in the game.
He has had at least 5 double damages over the whole duration of this game. How many runes have actually spawned?
15.
Yeah, so
14.
Every 3rd rune is a double damage at the moment.
Yeah, but no, it's not just, I mean, of course you find double damages, but every time they find...
Oh, Mini wants to go in, but he gets chased straight away. There's the lasso onto Sing Sing, but with the Flame Guard and the Freezing Field from Crystal Maiden, just too much damage coming out. The Lycan about to fall as well. Sing Sing grabs that kill. He gets a triple. Eternal Enemy grabs a double kill.
Yep, and I think it's about time to call the GG because
The
they
Sing
can't
goes for
defend
Mini
this.
as well. There's the change. The Hex is used, but I don't think it's enough. There's the Serpent Wars. Actually, Sing dropping to half HP, but that's about all he will be dropping.
Yep, and another set of Serpent Wards going their way. It's actually 36 and 37 gold, so it's like every time the Serpent Ward's going down, it's like 363 gold, 373 gold. That is... Yep, there's the GG call. As I said, nothing they should stick to. The game went horrible wrong for Reacher Makers, but this was a 2-game series, guys. Game 2 should be up in a second. Just hang in there.